It's very interesting how the way your emotions feel is the way that reality is. No, reality and your reality are two different things. And it's very funny because for most of us, our emotions lie to us very badly, right? Man or female, child or adult, whatever that's the case, especially when we're dissecting information that is clearly not good for us, but information that is, at the end of the day, is trying to make money off us, or has been trying to make money off us for the last 100 years, and people just don't know, and they just keep saying the same things over and over and over again, A Ponzi scheme since the beginning of man. With that being said, our realities they're all realities, and at the end of the day, today's day and age, we have to be as delusional as possible if we want to make it, but delusional in a good way, right? Delusional in a good way. March 14, 2024. So, I was thinking about something that Schopenhauer spoke about, or rather a quote I read by Schopenhauer, is the limit of a man, or I guess a woman, the limit and woman, the limit of a man and how he thinks about himself is the way he's going to limit the world. So right, with the exception of a few moral things, or most moral things, everything else is fair game. Everything else is fair game. And most of the time, even, the smartest of my friends, we all have fear, right? Bravery is not something that is common. That's the entire point from an evolutionary standpoint. You're not supposed to be brave. You're not supposed to be brave from an evolutionary standpoint. So it makes sense why people aren't brave, okay? But that's besides the point. In today's day and age, this isn't when we were fighting dinosaurs and coyotes and wolves and whatever we had to go through when we hunt for food. No. We have been forced on our throats, especially as people who live in first world countries and have been fortunately given everything. Americans, Europeans, whatever, you can name it, whatever, North Americans, Europeans, whatever, a few other countries outside of Europe and America. We've been led to believe that most things are good in life are high risk, high reward. And that's true for many, many, many things. For example, stocks and cryptocurrencies and whatever. But in all truth, we have to have courage, most importantly, to do the things that society says that we can't do. Now, that doesn't have to do with from a moral standpoint, but just from a standpoint of what's considered normal and taboo, right? Again, from a moral standpoint, right? Like, it's wrong to go up to someone and start talking to them when you haven't known them, or it's wrong to do this, it's wrong to do that. Sorry, the inverse. It's not from a moral standpoint, but from just like a societal standpoint, it's wrong, or you seem weird. And your friends will let you know, your family will let you know, why would you do that? Why would you do that? At the end of the day, what you have to imprint in your mind is, these people are the people that are going to run the world, right? So with that being said, before I run out of storage, most of the things that we go through, fortunately for us, we're not living in Haiti, we're not living in Africa. If you are, props off to you, you're struggling with much more than I'm struggling with. Most of the things are low risk, high reward. Again, with the exception of a few things like betting on crypto or betting on something, most things are low risk, high reward. You see a girl you like a lot. She's very pretty, she's very feminine. She's wearing jeans and a green shirt. Okay, and she has very beautiful black curly hair. Okay. You go up to her, you say she's pretty, you ask for a number, she says no, that's it. Low risk, that's it. That's it. Most cases, that's it. If you know how to play your cards right and you know to speak, that's it. High reward. You get the girlfriend, you get the girl, you get a number, and that's a whole different avenue of life. Low risk. You ask someone to be friends with you, or you like someone personally, whether it's a man or a female, you ask them to be friends with them, you connect with them. You try and get to know them, or you send text, whatever. They don't bite, whatever. You're seen as retarded and weird in their eyes. Okay, that's it. Move on. But to the few that bite on it, you have a new friend. You have someone that you build rapport with. You have someone that you can confide in, someone that confides in you. You have someone that you can love platonically. You have someone you can care about. You have another mental model in your brain now to have. Okay? You have access to an entire network now. You have access to their entire life, meaning you get to know who they are, and that's ultimately the spice of life, right? The most important things, for the most part, with the exception of a few monetarily things, everything is almost low risk, high reward, but we have to have balls. And we have to have courage. Regardless of what people say, we have to have courage. That's it. That's it. The limits of ourselves, the limits of the way we see the world. We have all been limited in many ways to think the world is like this, like this, like this, like this. No. Fuck that. No. Only two people decides how I see the world. Myself and Jesus Christ. That's it. No one else is going to determine how I should live my life, how you should live your life. These fake fucking boundaries that we have, again, excluding moral ones, that's besides the point. Everything is almost low risk, high reward. Look around you. Look at all the opportunity around you. You're able to strike. You have time. You're young. You're able to do this, but you have to have courage. And only you can get to that courage. No amount of motivation is going to get there. This is something you have to build from yourself. And a little bit of caffeine. But that's besides the point. Roll the dice. Vamos.